These look sick. Oh.
That was horrifying.
Oh no. Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today we are joined by Bragg.
Hey.
And Ben from NolanTCG.
Hello. I was supposed to say something and then I forgot what it was. The thing that
I
Brad
changed-
couldn't say twice earlier, I was supposed to say it and I completely forgot what it was.
Oh, I'm so far now.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's okay, Bragg. We won't remember the word that you can't say twice in a row.
Oh no. My brain.
Amadeus.
Amadeus, do.
Asmodeus. Asmodeus is the name. Amadeus.
He did it! That was quick enough.
Wasn't it?
Hey!
No, it was Asmodeus that you couldn't say.
Asmodeus.
Oh, Asmodeus. The word that doesn't exist, right?
Yeah.
Asmodeus.
Yeah,
There you go.
There we go.
As soon as you put a mic in front of me, I'm a complete professional.
Exactly.
And move this mic away.
No. The police department.
That's just for us. How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's start with Bragg.
Finally got my display case of Mavens.
Yes.
No Millennium Rares, a few Fairies. The rest of the Lightning Storms, I think, well, one of them's gone AWOLs, and I pulled two, so yeah, I've got a place
How
at
have you
Lightning
lost
Storms.
it already?
What? No.
You lost one of your original ones, so now you've got to place it
Yeah, so
again.
I've been
Okay.
sitting on two Lightning Storms this whole time, and I'll side two of those in a Regiki or something. And then,
The way you say it hurts me so much.
yeah, it's like, I've been sitting the whole time going, I'm not buying Lightning Storm until it turns up. And now I've got two, so, three.
Then
Alright time. No Millennium Rares, really sad. No Millennium Wise Restrict, that is in the set, right? I didn't
I
dream
think
that.
so. I think it
I
is.
think so.
Yeah, didn't pull that either. I would have liked
I think
that.
Jesse got one if you're chasing it.
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got to buy like an anima off him as well. I think.
Just buying the whole line.
All the
Yeah.
cards.
Like, every time I see a reprint of it, I'm like, oh, I'll pick it up because it's just something cool to have around. Then yeah, didn't get any Kelbecks. That was kind of sad. They're so expensive. And by so expensive, I mean they're not as expensive as pre-release, so I don't really have a right to complain, but I will.
I
Yeah,
paid
literally-
pre-release prices.
Yeah.
Literally, the thing that you wanted to happen, or usually want to happen, like where a card comes out at a certain price, you're like, that should be $5 less. And now it is, and you're just like, I still refuse.
It's still too much. Nah. Well, I was best like because it's like 35 or something. I'm like, I'll best offer the guy 30, and then like he just came back with 35. I'm like, why do you have it up for 35? And then I just like, I don't want to buy it for 35 anymore. No, fuck this.
That's where you
Just
start going. Wait, how little an amount can you go up?
I think it's like cents. I think you can go like buy like.
Oh,
can put little-
I would be petty as.
You only
fuck.
get 3 offers though.
I don't care.
I reject it on the last one. I reject. I'm out.
Like, if you'd already written that off, I would have 100% just gone in $30.03.
You're tempted. Hey, those 3 cents can come in handy.
Hey, that's covering the tax
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's buying
Not
every
now,
other.
country.
One of them.
That's buying every other cards in Mavens. Because my god, those prices tanked.
Oh yeah, it's not a good set to buy into. Speaking of which, I bought Mavens. And again, it just falls back into what I said last week. I'd already sort of committed to buying it without like putting money down, so I felt bad if I just reneged because it's like, oh, there's no value in it for me anymore, so you can just sit on that product. And I was still getting a decent price for it, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So from my box, I got 3 Mudora. Yeah, 3 Mudora.
That's alright.
1 Agito.
That's alright.
1 Kelbeck.
Yeah.
Um,
And no Keldeo.
no, I
Zolga.
don't. No, I don't think I. Zolga. Wait, which one's Zolga?
Zolga ain't there.
I was gonna say there's no Zolga.
Oh, that looks like Zolga
It's-
to me.
Zolga's not there.
It's Agito, Mudora,
yeah.
Kelbeck, Keldo.
Oh, I've been
Yeah.
confusing Keldo and
The,
I just
the
like,
Zolga got its retrainer.
Yeah,
but it
Zolga got a
sucks.
common print in the other set, but it has like almost nothing to do with the current run.
Yeah.
ugh.
It's actually really bad. But beyond that, I pulled a fair bit of Sword Soul stuff. I got the Sky Striker linkage card, which is apparently chased for
Seb.
yeah, pretty much exclusively for Seb. I got 2 Lightning Storm and an Imperm. So overall, it wasn't-
Imperm's in the set.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, not bad at all. And then I bought another one at another store the other day because they had it before Good Game. So I was like, oh, I'll buy it. It was $10 more than what it was at Good Game, so I immediately regretted it.
It could be worse. You could be going to a major retailer and paying $15.
Yes,
Or
very
$20
true.
more in some situations.
And from that one, I didn't pull very many fairies at all. I don't think I pulled any actually, but I did pull them evenly. So I was like,
Evenly's in that set.
yeah, they actually did really good reprints. Triple Tactics is in that set.
Yeah, didn't get that either.
Kurt bought 3 boxes today, pulled 2 Triple Tactics and a Lightning Storm. I was like,
He takes
bruh.
that. He didn't have them before. Like, and that's it's a good product. It just feels too. They could have like an extra pack in there. They're just
It's not enough for the price.
It's really
get the
not.
sleeves out of there. Like, just make like this is the type of stuff you should be doing, but just not like that.
The thing I found funniest is that once I opened all my packs and got all my cards, all of the cards that I had from the 6 boxes fit in 1 box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the sleeves go in the other box.
Oh, the sleeves almost went in the bin.
Don't tell Seb that. He wants one of them. He probably
I
wants all
swear
of
I
them.
gifted him some the other day. I gifted
He
you
wants
the
more.
engages. I traded my Rego effectively for a pack. Someone paid my Rego
Someone
for
paid
a
a
pack.
Rego
of sleeves.
for a pack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't wait. The packs are
You're a
$10.
real G, whoever did that. No, they're like $4 online.
Oh yeah, as I say.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess what's the difference between $4 on the internet and waiting weeks for an engagement, like set of sleeves, or just $10 now? $10 now every day, especially when it's getting you into the tournament. Wait, so is that today?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Enter
Yeah.
code Nolan
Oh my
5
god. So your
Yeah,
two
yeah.
OTS packs you didn't actually pay for.
Yes. On
Oh,
to
yeah, you
action.
played Yu-Gi-Oh this week.
I did, yeah. So beyond product news, I did actually play. So on Tuesday, I had 4 matchups. I think 2 of them were tier mirrors where they were playing the new stuff and I didn't have it yet. Those were real fun. Yeah, no.
They were... Yeah.
That was really cringe. The one thing I have learned very early is to, if they haven't dwelled you immediately, in which case the thing that I'm about to say wouldn't matter, but if you're in that match and they're starting to mill your stuff, just activate 1 at a time.
Yeah, but that still didn't work for you, Jake.
It worked better.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Because then it kept other ones engraved, and it just makes it a little bit easier to do stuff.
Yeah.
Like, because if, in theory, right, if I then get searches and stuff off, you use your 2 things, then you'd have to start using the bestials, which this is all happening on your turn as well. So then on my turn, you're less likely to have those interruptions for when I'm trying to build my board.
Nah, it's fun.
But anyway, that's my theory going into it at the moment. Once I have to actually have my mill stuff, we'll see how things go. And then today, again, sold a pack of sleeves for my Rego. We had the new OTS in, which was cool. We hadn't had OTS in a while. A guy that is at our store needs more points to be able to get in. So fortunately for him, he was able to win, and in exchange for this win,
No.
he was very
no.
happy
Yep.
for the win
Yep.
and decided to give me his pack.
Yep. He was like, I played really well. Good game, Jake. And then he gave you his OTS pack.
Yes. And in that pack, it had the new Ulti Ray, which I immediately sold. So today was a very profitable day for
To
me.
their credit, showed they're a really good person. I peer pressured them into opening the pack before handing it to you.
Yeah. That probably felt really bad for him too, to have it in hand and be like, oh, this is yours?
If you're never going to play Striker, like, sure, it's a missed couple of dollars, but...
And it is like the very first, like, God knows how long we're actually going to have it for, but like it's the very first thing of the OTS that we've actually had, so there'll be other opportunities for him to get more. I'm sure he'll be fine. But I'm good. Ben!
Any orange lights pulled?
Luke gifted me one of his.
So you're done.
I'm good.
Yep.
So I can scab the rest.
You can ask
Yes.
our orange lights, yes.
I have 2 commons.
Can I have them?
Yeah, they're scarfed, but you can have them.
Like, legal for play scuffed?
Yeah, I'd say they're legal for play, but you can make that judgment.
I'd say they're legal for play.
They're legal for locals?
Oh, absolutely legal for locals, yeah. They've not got teeth marks in, let's put it that way.
They have corners?
More or less.
They're ovals.
They're rounded for child safety.
Yes! I
Always
was
gotta
always
be
been
safe.
worried about my eyes.
Be safe with your
What does
red
this do?
Don't read your cards, it's too dangerous. That's it.
That's why we don't read!
Yeah.
Because we all started playing this game, didn't have our stuff in sleeves, and went, ah!
Oh.
Anyway, how was your week, Ben?
My week was fine. I didn't really take my week all too seriously.
No,
really.
you didn't.
I just kind of been throwing cardboard out, letting the dice roll. I think have lost every die roll this week.
Yeah, your luck has
Yeah.
been terrible in all accounts.
Yeah, I'm playing mill deck. I mill bad, and I'm like, it's okay. It's fine. Just be chill.
So
What-
just
what
get
was your
all
luck?
your bad mills out between now and YCS.
Yeah, I still beat Jake even though I milled poorly on
Well, it was-
Tuesday. Today I milled poorly and lost.
Yeah, I milled crack today. My mills were
Yeah,
amazing.
Jake was like, I've bricked, and I was like, I want to make sure I can do something, so I'm still gonna let us both mill 5. And I milled like unplayable, and Jake was like,
I think
I
I
have
hit...
triggered every effect in my deck.
Oh yeah, did you get the 3? Yeah, Leo got the 3 off the mill 3 and just sees all 3 3 names.
He was like, he milled 1 and netted 2 searches.
Ah, yeah.
So he was like, you now have given me the rest of the combo and triggered me off for a start. And I was like, yes.
And you're like, I still don't have a combo.
I still can't play.
What was your record today?
I went 0-3.
Yeah,
I lost every
They
game
don't
today.
call him no win Ben for nothing.
They don't call me no win Ben for nothing.
How'd you go on Tuesday?
I think I went X1.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The
next
store
one.
championship yesterday we didn't do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That happened.
Anyway,
Yeah.
We shouldn't. I just and this set dates, I guess, for OTS tournaments. I don't mind, but also just let us know ahead of time, everyone.
He'd
What?
said this a while ago.
yeah, we
Like,
found
this-
out like 2 months ago.
Yeah, he announced it ages ago.
And I said 2 months ago no one was going to show up. No one showed up.
Oh yeah, 2 months was when I probably would have stopped going as well, I guess.
Yeah. So, moving on to some news. So we start with Master Duel. So the Anti-Spell Festival is underway. I know neither of you have played it yet because other games have come out in
Yes.
recent history.
Cross duel.
Yeah, we're all playing Cross Duel. Yeah.
In the Anti-Spell Festival, you have a choice of 3 loner decks. Pendulum, because apparently pendulums don't counter spells. Dynamorphia, and... Oh, what was the last one? Shit. Oh god, what was the
Maybe I
last
should
one?
play Dynamorphia on Master Duel.
How the fuck
Was the other one
last-
Paleozoic?
No.
Damn. Is Toad banned?
Trapped.
I'd assume Toad's banned for this event.
I
It'd
don't,
have to be.
I don't think so.
What?
Impressive if
I
it's
haven't.
not.
I've not versed any paleo, but sorry. I remember what the last one is now.
Trap trick.
No, it should be that, but it's not. It is. What are they fucking called? I know what they are. It's got like the main dude's like a level 7 with balloons. What's his name?
Amazement.
Amazement.
Yeah, with
My
Alex,
mind
you
kept
know,
going to adventure, and I'm like, that's not it.
It's Amazement.
Yeah, amazement.
Well,
is
Amazement
the third.
Dragon Maid.
Oh, that's right. You built that once.
I played that at the YCS because it was like hard anti-Tri Brigade, and then I proceeded to not play a single Tri Brigade matchup the entire YCS, and I was like, yes.
I think historically you've had probably some of the worst luck going into YCSs I've ever heard.
Yeah, because I'm always like, I am going to build my deck specifically to beat this matchup, and then I either don't play that matchup, or play mirrors against people that are better than me.
But yeah, those are the 3 decks that are in there. The rewards this time, there's a background further on which I don't give a shit about. But fairly early on, I think that like maybe 3,000 medals. There's the Ring of Destruction, like graveyard and banished surrounds.
Oh, that's
Yep.
kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Nothing super special, but it looks nice enough.
And you said Dynamorphia is a precon.
Dynamorphia is a precon.
It's just occurred to me, I wonder if I'll play the winner of Sydney YCS again this year in round 1.
On stream?
No, I always play whoever wins the event round 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mirror with Ben, mirror with Ben, mirror with Ben.
Couldn't even tell you who won.
Oh,
Corey.
Oh yeah! Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-COVID.
So yeah, to briefly recap, with Anti-Spell, I was originally just going to use the Precon Pendulum deck because I was like, oh, Zark Pendulum is cool. Went to start and realised that it didn't come with Electromite. and immediately built something else. They gave you 2 of Beyond the Pendulum because they want to promote the new one, obviously, that's been released in recent packs, and I'm just like, no, Electromite is better. And I made these plays assuming I'd have Electromite. This is not good. As well as that, we do have news of an upcoming ban list in Master Duel.
Oh yeah, I saw this and thought it was a joke.
Yeah, same. I thought it was too. I had to confirm.
Like 3 days later, I logged into Master Duel just to check and see if it was real, and I was like, oh, it is.
Oh, it's actually happening.
It is real.
So to deal with the meta threat that is branded Despia, they have decided to ban Barrier Statue.
Let's just hit Flunderies to make the other deck better.
It's really odd. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just like in some specific instances, maybe they're just looking at Flunder and they're like...
They're looking at me.
How would they be looking at you? You don't play.
I play enough, and when I play, I don't lose.
I mean, sure, if you'd like to apply that logic.
Maybe they literally just sort it by, like, highest win rate, and then just go off all of those people's decks. Because that's definitely something they could do on the back end. If they just go...
back end, yeah, 100%.
Show me the 10% highest win rate players, and then show me what decks they're playing. And then that's what they do the ban list based on. Not what you see on the top tables, because those people are probably people that are just fucking constantly playing because they suck.
I feel targeted.
Yeah, I kind of, when I finished that sentence, I was like, Jake's going to feel targeted.
Well, maybe that's why they've also made this really bizarre semi-limit of anti-spell fragrance.
Yeah, that's strange. I don't know why.
I don't think I've seen anyone play
I have
anti-spell for
literally
quite some time.
never been hit with an anti-spell ever in that game.
Like, granted, if they did, it would destroy me.
Yeah, but
But-
like, it's best of one. Who's main decking anti-spells?
Yeah, I suppose you can't guarantee.
Yeah, it's not as good as Imperial Order. Imperial Order was, so...
Also,
are.
semi-limited now, we have Galatea at 2, which was at 1 before. So, Gisu and Harp still at 1, but Galatea at 2. It's okay.
You can play your YCS Sydney 2020 lists.
Woo!
Well,
You get one-
Well,
one harp.
with Gisu.
Yeah, you get one harp and one Gisu. I feel like that balances out.
It's okay. We also have Genex Ali Birdman, Ally.
Alan.
I do that every goddamn time.
To 2?
To 2.
Two.
Loop.
It's just... Yeah, leave it. It's Birdman. He's there. Let him be at 1. Leave him there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's crying out to have Birdman back. Like, it's not needed.
No one cares.
Yeah.
At all.
And that's the thing. It's just like... And yeah, no one wants it, and the only thing that can go wrong is a degenerate loop.
Yeah.
Like...
Just leave it there.
Don't even risk it. It probably won't do anything, of course, but just don't chance it. Who cares?
And then at 3 we have Magical Meltdown because Invoked is doing nothing, as per usual.
It can be at 3. It's at 3 in the physical card game, and it just wins YCSs. It's fine.
Might be winning YCS anytime soon.
No, Alistair is dark. Bestials say hello.
Yeah, true. But then the invocation fizzles and it goes to grave anyway, and then you can add it back.
So that's why you don't wait for them to use the invocation. You use it beforehand.
What if it's on field? Yeah, what if you just use Alistair from field?
Yeah, and then you neg on resources.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. But it's not. But that list will come into effect as of the end of the month. So, again, giving further credence to they're just doing monthly ban lists now. Just a
It's
small number of
logical.
cards every month keeps the meta fresh without having to update cards all the time, which seems to be something they're avoiding with a passion.
I'm seemingly though not liking the fact that they're like, we're doing monthly ban lists, but we're announcing them a quarter of the way through the month.
Yeah, because then you don't want to invest the time into learning stuff that you're like, oh, well, now it's going to change then. It's a weird thing to get your head around.
Well, the thing is, they're not hitting, well, other than maybe the barrier statue, for the most part, they're not hitting decks to a point where they're dead. Like, Flunderies can still play without a
yes,
barrier
yeah,
statue,
of
it's
course.
just not cringe. No, actually, with...
There's a lot of boards where you just can't end on the barrier statue anyway.
Yeah.
Now you just play a Harpy's Harpist and search fucking thing.
Hey!
Oh, Christ. Oh, God, that does that. Oh, no.
I'm fairly sure that does that. I think Harpy's Harpist searches barriers.
Let's fact check the Harpies.
Harpy's
He's
store.
looking up Yu-Gi-Oh prices as well.
Yeah, I do all my card searches in Yu-Gi-Oh prices.
How do you spell Harpist?
I just search Harpy.
You don't fire
Oh,
up
there
the
we go.
Neuron app.
Is it Harpy?
When this card is normal summon, target one of the wing beast monster you control, one monster your opponent controls.
Oh, no, it's a shit
return
card.
them to the hand. I think it's one of
Is
the
there?
new ones. Is it Perfumer?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whichever one, if there's one that searches a Harpy's card.
If this card's normal special summon, add a spell trap from your deck that specifically lists the card Harpy Lady Sisters in its text.
I think that's what dodges it. Maybe it's not searchable. Damn. My brain thought it was going to be so big there.
Then you can get Elegant Egotist and then some Harpy Lady Sisters. Ooh.
Bastard.
Or another Harpy from deck.
I still have yet to see anyone who's done my play of Unexpected Die, summon out Harpy Lady from deck, try and play Tri Brigades, and then have Harpy Featherstorm to negate hand traps.
Can that card search Triangle Ecstasy Spark? And then
Oh, here
activate
we
Triangle
go.
Ecstasy Spark? Or do you
I
have
don't
to have
know.
Harpy Lady Sisters to do it, not Harpy Lady?
Yes.
Ah,
as
damn.
we found out at YCS
2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, until the end of the turn.
It's not a
Harpy Lady
free
Sisters.
card.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, not that free. But anyway, moving on from our shitty deck building ideas, we recap on YCS Dortmund. So that had, what, over 2,000 players?
2,500 players.
Massive numbers.
I think it was the biggest European YCS ever. Specifically European. Because as we identified in the past, there's been like 4,000 player YCSs in Long Beach.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That seems bonkers.
Yeah.
Seems tiring.
Yeah.
The best thing about this stream over the weekend was whoever took over, whoever did the pull of the guess the cards on the second day was absolutely nailing it. It
Oh,
was just-
yeah.
Oh,
When
that
we
was
were all
so
watching
much
it
better.
together,
Yeah.
that was so good.
Yeah, and even the commentators were at one point, and then like,
Yeah,
oh,
all
the fun
commentators
ends.
well.
We're back to the we're back to the tournament now. Like,
Yeah, I don't know who was doing them the first time, but like, there was this point where like they would just get stuck in an archetype and they just wouldn't move on. So it'd be like Karibo card, Karibo card, Karibo card, and then the next round begins and it's like, oh, Warrock, like
Yeah.
just very narrow-minded. But like, yeah, when
So I was like, what have we searched? All the cards that were good in 2004.
yeah, it's
Put 'em
like
up
I
there.
know those.
what else was good is that obviously they'd planned around the fact that the tier mirrors were going to take a long ass time, so they made a lot more of that in between round content than what they had in previous YCSs. So like they had them playing the Time Wizard format as the commentators all playing against each other kind of thing.
Oh, see, I went back and tried to find that, and I was too lazy to actually find it. But I came across the match that was Medolce versus Spellbooks,
Oh Jesus!
and the commentators were saying, they said at one point they said Time Wizard. They were like, "This is like a Time Wizard format," and my brain was like, "What if Jake's just a fucking idiot and thinks that this match was the commentators playing Time Wizard?"
Ben. No, Ben.
And they're just scraping a bottle of barrel, getting like table 1000 up on the stream.
I actually think that was like round 6, and those players were like 4-1-1. They were both just playing like
The
hard
Dolce is an
anti.
interesting pick.
Yeah, because it's just straight anti fucking other deck. Yeah, it's anti tier element.
You'd think the Exorcister would be the natural
Yeah.
choice of anti-tier.
Because you can mix it with the Vernisyphilis cards or whatever.
Oh, the Vernisylphs. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can pop off. Your opponent makes you mill, and you go, guess what? You got Vernisyphilis.
Dear fucking God. So anyway, from the tournament we have firstly a deck breakdown of all of the entrants. So we have 28% Ishizu tier element, 14% Sprite.
Well, that's why Medolce is like getting 4-1-1. It's because if only 25% of the field is.
Yeah, you have a
Good.
1 in 4 chance of playing your best matchup. You open shifter. Yay!
Whee! 10% Flunderies, 5% branded Despia, which I imagine would have the Bestials in it. 3% Exorcista, 3% just normal tier element for some reason. 2% Draco Slayer.
It was clarified that there was some kind of mistake. And
Oh,
Yeah.
was that meant to be something else?
that was meant to be in the other lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
wouldn't it be?
is it because they didn't want tier element to go over
It
30%?
wasn't- Yeah, there wasn't that many non-Ishizu tier element players.
Right.
Surely there's enough broke people in that. In a room of 2,000 Yu-Gi-Oh players, surely there's enough broke people.
3% though is like 300 players.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see 300
I
people
don't know.
being.
I know my math is wrong there, but hey, yeah.
Actually, yeah, I think you had a go at me last time when I tried to make that same maths.
I think that's like 60 players or like 85, somewhere in that range. I don't know.
Somewhere.
Which
and 35% other, which could be anything. Could be Gradles.
Yeah.
what are the other people doing?
Tell me how you went Gradle player.
Because there's no mat. I mean, you can pre-rego for whatever loot there was, but
I don't know how the prize wall fundamentally works at YCSs, so
It's for points from side events.
only side events, so
Yeah.
you don't get like
I don't think you get an
anonymous amount of points for entering the main event.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That sucks.
I'm just not sure I would want to walk into a room with a crappy deck. No offense, and yeah, like
It's worth a trip with the boys. You know.
Oh no, but like I would definitely do side events. Like I'm going in there, like hanging around and waiting for the side events.
So the thing is, there's two different mindsets you can have if you're that person. You can be like, hey, look, I'm just here for a good time. I like playing the deck. I know this isn't going to win. I'm just here to have fun. My friends are here. I'm sure they'll do great, blah, 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 blah. Or they go in there with the mindset of, no, I've built this deck specifically to beat around this by this niche interaction that's easily negated. That was not targeting you. That was targeting other people that we're fully aware of.
The receipt.
I know it wasn't targeting me.
But
You know
exactly who
you know
I'm talking
exactly
about.
who I'm talking about. You're wrong. I know better.
You're wrong. You don't know how to deck build. Fucking excuse me? This is why you're the worst Yu-Gi-Oh player in Australia.
Oh yeah, you still would be, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love
Yeah,
that.
technically you're still the worst Yu-Gi-Oh player in Australia.
I just love the idea of asking for someone for their advice, and then once they've given it, being like,
No, you're
no,
wrong.
you're wrong.
You don't know how this deck works.
But yeah, I get
know
like
how
the
life
fun
works.
element. Going there for the weekend, doing the heading up the side events, but just handing over $25 for no mat, no nothing. I guess you get the packs.
Yeah, you're supposed to get the value back in packs, so if we don't get 5 packs, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, it's like
Inflation says no.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming that the packs cost $5 as
They
well. They
don't.
don't anymore, do they?
No.
Fuck.
well, it should cost them. It's bloody Konami.
Yep.
It costs the local store $6. It doesn't cost them $5. These
Yep.
packs are nothing.
Yeah,
It's
give me-
cardboard.
Yeah, that entire box cost you fucking $20 to make anyway. Give me a box. A box for entry. That would be
Man,
cracked.
that is just fuck the secondary market.
Good, it needs fucking.
2,500 players a booster box.
Oh, I'm glad that happened.
Moving on to the top 64, we have some number shifts. So from the original...
28% gets bigger.
Yeah, so from the original...
Significantly
Well,
bigger.
31%. From the original 31% of Tier Element Ishizu, in the top 64, it increases a bit to 71%. We have 11% Fluendery, 6% Sprite Tier Element, 3% Runic.
They should have just fucking done 3% Sprite. 3% Sprite to Element.
Yeah, it would make a lot more sense. 3% Medolce, 2% Draco, 2% Naturia Runic, and 2% Mystic Mind Burn.
In top 64, how the fuck do you get 2% and 3%?
I don't-
That's not how math works.
They gave it 101%.
Unless like one of these ones was like some scuffed percent, so they just like put it on one of the others.
That math just doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out.
I did enjoy, I think it was in the very first round of top 64, that the Mystic Mind Burn player versus the Runic Mystic Mind player. I was very happy about that.
Yeah, it was funny.
The meme I saw of it was in Pokemon, the two Metapods battling each other.
That's one of the ones we tuned in for too. I'm like, oh god, what have I done? What have I done?
So I believe the finals was Flunderies versus Tier Element,
Correct, yes.
and Tier Element
Absolutely wiped the floor.
dunked them.
Yeah.
Absolutely dunked. I think it was like, I think they had that interaction of drop D shifter, chain, Orange Light, dropping a
Hey, look,
Guido,
the
a
rest
Guido
was-
Mill statue.
No, he didn't have that interaction, by the way.
He didn't?
He had the interaction, didn't do it.
Oh, that's
So
right. Yeah,
he
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
shifted and he's like, looks at his hand, he's like, okay, that boss. Knowing full well that he couldn't die on the rebound.
Oh,
but
'cause
his
he'd have-
opponent's his
okay.
opponent Rised, got himself the D shifter back, and then he went to D shifter again and he was like, this time no.
That's actually pretty good. That's high quality. I like that. So yeah, it is looking interesting for Tier Element Ishizu moving forward. So I guess the question at this point is, does it survive till our YCS?
I don't know. I'm starting to question it, and I'm like, should I sell my tier elements just in case?
Well, do you reckon they would hit the tier section, or do you reckon they would hit the Ishizu
I
section?
think they hit tier. I think they like limit Sheeran or something.
Yeah, I was going to say limiting Sheeran. Even in the some of the wish lists, I have not seen enough limiting of Sheeran. I've seen everything to 2. It's like, no.
You might see maybe Triple P and Sheeran to 1 each.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You already reckon Triple P already though? They'll have to try and.
Yeah. I don't know what the go is going to be. It's going to be awkward as fuck. Because I honestly think that if they wait until after our YCS, they can go full bloodbath.
And that's what I'm thinking they'll do, is that they'll do similar to what they did after Sydney and be like, oh, congratulations to Tier Shizu, won another thing. Also, dead. Everybody's dead.
But they've just done it, so they've already had their 2 YCSs.
Last time they did back-to-back Spiral YCSs that were this dominant, they hit the deck a week later.
Well, I just had a quick dig back on the Spiral conversion rate wasn't as good as Tier.
Oh god.
Spiral was also a harder deck to play.
And there was Pendulum was floating around as well. There was a good portion of Pendulum players that pushed through. This is just to 25% to 75% is freaky.
Oh, I know why the Inferno players aren't here. Because they just get their fucking pieces put back into their deck.
True.
Dude, I'm gonna play Infernoids, because all my grave effects, you start activating them, and it's like, oh, they didn't work.
And also, if they go into a non-tier matchup, they're completely screwed, because everyone's mainly Necro Valley.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I have a pitch for a ban list prediction thing eventually, by the way, an emergency, a format shake-up. If anyone has any ideas as well in the Discord,
comment them in the Discord. Yeah. Ban list discussions. There's a channel in the Discord. Comment there what you think can get banned.
Yeah.
E-ban list, regular ban list. I'm pretty much accepting there's gonna be a ban list before YCS Sydney.
God, I hope not. I don't want to have to learn anything else.
No, it would just be the same thing, but with less.
Yeah.
Surely.
I think also in your discussion earlier about playing side events, I'm going to play Dragon Maid for side events.
Yeah.
Just because if I sit down at a side event, I play against 3 tier players, it's like, cool. Easy wins.
Let me do EXO.
I always used to take another deck for side events.
Yep.
Because I figured I'd get sick of playing it.
Yep. And?
I don't think I will this year.
You're going to play Ishizu for both?
I think so.
What if you just don't get to play side events, Jake? What if you win the YCS?
There is that.
What if you pair me? Round 1 and win the YCS?
If I pair you first round, it's going to get so in my head.
Dude, I've won. I've won the fucking YCS.
Until you start putting my shit back.
It won't be 2,000. It won't be 2,000 people, but pairing your mate with 2,000 people will just. Oh.
We've paired each other at YCS before, round 2.
But we weren't friends at that point, though.
I fucking hated it.
No, we didn't know each other. That was literally the first time I met Ben. Is at that YCS.
I think we had been at an event together before.
But I don't think we knew each other.
I definitely wouldn't have said hello.
No.
Is it the one where I bowed for Pogo?
No, Pogo didn't exist at this point.
This was my first YCS.
No, it was his second YCS, wasn't it? You played Mermails?
I was playing Mermails, it was my first.
Oh. Both of our first YCS.
He was meant to be playing Paleo.
I was meant to be playing ABC.
ABC.
Yeah.
ABC. He was playing ABC.
I lent it to someone to try and convince them to come with me.
And then they didn't give it back. Yep. So then he had to play Trap Exodia.
I played Trap Exodia. I was like, oh.
And I was playing Mermail OTK.
Second place Pody 2012 deck. Trap Exodia.
Ooh.
2012? 2013? No, 2012. Ugh.
What's the next instance of news, Jake?
It's a good question.
But that conversion rate's fucked.
What else have we got? Oh, yes, we have all of the cards announced for the upcoming Dark World structure. I don't know when we're getting it. Are we getting it that date?
Yes, that's our structure. Yes. It already came out in the OCG months ago, Jake.
Oh, it did too. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, yes. I just didn't know it existed because it didn't do anything.
It's something.
Why have they printed the 2 vanillas in here? Fucking why?
Yep. Considering there's 2 other cards, considering the numbers that come after the 2 vanillas, the names, sorry, of dangers, putting those 2 vanillas in there is dog shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so the two vanilla Dark Worlds, one that has like 1900 attack and the other one that has like 2100 defense or something like that.
It starts with the C. I'll remember eventually.
It's
tanky though. The defense Dark World.
Yeah,
what's our
back
good
in the day.
reprints in here?
So good reprints. We've got Bigfoot and Thunderbird being reprinted. Mothman and Tsuchinoko also getting reprinted. One of the ladies of Lament or whatever the fuck they're called.
Lilith, the
Which
Lady of Lament.
had only just been
Oh,
reprinted.
the Fabled's also like not easy to get.
Oh yeah, Raven. Yeah, he gets around.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's good. Blackjack. That's his name.
Backjack.
Backjack.
Yeah, he's been reprinted a million times.
Um,
Oh, they reprinted
Dealings.
Gateway.
Darkwood Dealings is good.
Actually, Dealings is
I
alright.
thought those were the same card because they both got the same monster in it for a second.
Well, to be fair, Dark World Dealings is Dark World card, so it should have reprinted. Oh, a virus card.
Deck Devastation Virus
Needed it.
reprinted.
Wait, only one virus?
Yeah, just deck Devi.
Why isn't all of them in there again? Whatever.
Drag Down to the Grave, also a good reprint for that.
Oh wow, yeah, because that was the original money card of Dark Worlds ages ago when that first structure deck came out because they didn't put Dark Smog in, which is that one.
Yep.
And they didn't have the
Mind Crush in there, which is completely useless because of card knowledge. Oh, maybe you call it wrong on purpose, and that way you can discard a card.
Yeah. If only there was a series of monsters that would just do that, but better.
Apparently, there's only 4 of them.
Only 4.
Only 4. And what else?
Skill Drain.
It's Skill Drain, yeah, which we mentioned last week.
Yeah.
So
of
this
course.
is coming very soon.
Start of December.
2nd
December
of
2nd.
December. From what I can recall, the fusion isn't super generic, is it?
No,
It's like a Dark
No.
World and a Fiend or something like that.
it's not super generic. The deck's alright. It can do shit. However, it no do a lot of shit against full power element.
Yeah.
Very
It's one of those ones where like you could rock up to locals and go 2-2. Or,
You could rock up to all locals, and if you match up right, you play well, you could win.
yeah.
However, you have to be a very good player and get very lucky.
And draw the skill drains.
Oh, if you're
Not
playing
that-
3 structure decks, you're fucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta beef that shit up.
Yep.
Gotta get the Nessies.
As a quick update as well for Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge, there were in fact 10 Starlights. Another one got revealed once packs was being
It was
opened.
savage.
Borrowload Savage Dragon.
Which looks good.
Looks really nice. Synchros always look really nice in Starlight.
Honestly impressed how long it took for that card to be revealed. It's not often that stuff like that makes it to distro level, like past distro level before it's been...
Maybe it's just super exclusive.
Yeah.
Or 10 Starlights in the set.
Yeah,
Like,
it was. We did say it was awkward that there was 9, and then one mystery one just randomly shows up out of nowhere.
They're listening.
Yeah, Konami was like,
Put another one in!
You gotta put another one in there." Shit.
No. Oh no, that was a wish list.
Imagine if you're into master sets. Oh. Because yeah, if you have to complete a master set of that and get 10 of those.
That's gonna be
Ew.
expensive.
Yeah, very much not about that.
We used to have people coming to work all the time that were like, "I'm doing a master set of this Pokemon set, but I can only finish the master set by opening packs," and I was like, "That's ballsy as fuck, bro."
At the very least, it's expensive.
That's the thing, yeah, if you have the money for it and you're enjoying it, well, I'm not going to knock your hobby, but come on. There's some people that are in that game where it's like, you probably shouldn't be.
I believe that concludes us for news, so we move on to our Discord. If you weren't aware, we do have a Discord, link will be in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions. Our first question this week comes to us from Rye Guy. What are your favourite and least favourite mirror matches? I've been playing a lot of Umi mirrors in Master Duel, and I like not having to search for my own Umi when my opponent can get them for me.
I actually kind of wanted to play the Umi deck in Master Duel now. With Barry Stetcher getting hit, I'm like, that Umi deck seems really fun.
It's actually really annoying to verse, especially if you're playing branded, because like they just sort of whack the floodgatey one on the board,
Yeah.
and then the second it's on the board, it's like you can only control one non-water. Your branded in red is dead.
You can slide back from grave.
I can.
Yeah.
I think that's how I found out the first time that's how that interaction worked. Because I was like, branded in
still
red,
went
get
back.
this bitch off the board. Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah. It's you actively typing. I got excited.
Brag's actively typing.
So yeah, favorite and least favorite matchups. Oh, mirrors.
My least favorite mirror of all time. I knew what it was. And I forgot. I don't know. Flundereese is pretty bad. It's a pretty toxic as fuck mirror.
That's why I dropped it because you and me had a mirror like the second week.
Yeah.
And I'm never doing this again.
That mirror was...
I do like the idea that before the match even starts, 4 of the cards in your deck are dead.
It is cute. Yeah.
Like, the barrier statues no longer mean anything.
The shifters
don't do anything. Oh, the M pen is literally there just as a beater. It's effective.
It's just
really.
And you should thank us for dropping Flunder.
Yeah, you should. Saves us all a lot of time.
Yeah.
I also thank you for dropping Flunder. Although I haven't played you in a tier mirror yet, so who knows?
Oh, it's gonna. I mean, come on. I'm just gonna be like, oh, Mill 5. I don't want to think about that. Pass. We all know where it's going.
That's basically what it was like when I was in a tier mirror with Tom. Like, I did like a super poly, and like he should have got 2 triggers, and he's just like, okay.
Oh no! Oh, Tom.
That's exactly what I said to him. I was like, oh, Tom, what are you doing?
What's your least favorite mirrors, Jake?
My least favorite mirror.
Oh, paleo mirror is also toxic as fuck.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It doesn't occur all that often, but my least favorite mirror is probably Mech Knights.
Yeah.
Because you're both trying to achieve the same thing, and it's like whoever's the first one to do it is generally the one who loses.
Have you ever played a Mech Knight mirror?
Lots on like online things, not in real life. I've never played it in real life.
I was like, that's an obscure mirror to have.
Yeah, that's what I said. It wouldn't come up very often, but online occasionally you get it, and like you get an inkling sometimes where like they'll be going first and they just like set 2, but they won't set them in like the center column or the 2 extra deck zones.
Okay, sure, whatever you want, man. I don't know what's a good mirror. What was a fun
Sometimes
mirror
it's
to play?
engaging. I actually like at the moment I've not gotten super into them because like we're just playing on very different levels. But I feel like the Ishizu mirror would be grindy.
Yeah,
but I feel like it would also be fun.
I feel like that's probably a big brain as fuck mirror, but
yeah, there's a lot of brain power there. It's
I don't know if I can be bothered to work on that. I'll just play Dragon Maid.
wasn't that like we've had a few like I mean that YCS 2020. I liked the Orcus mirror. That was fun. Got my ass kicked because I was playing a whole bunch of people better than me, but they were good mirrors. I can tell you like all the mirrors I like.
Remember True Draco mirror?
Oh no, that was literally if you went first, you lost.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Whoever made their masterpiece unaffected by traps and monsters won.
Also, whoever decided that fucking your Draco spell that gets you draw should net off the ones that your opponent sends to graveyard, that person should be shot.
Yeah.
Absolutely shot. Like, you just tear their fucking
board
apart and then you go, +3. That's fucked.
It is a pretty shit mirror.
It felt shit at the time, but it was like silver lining that I didn't get into the Oceanics that was in New Zealand that time that I thought I did, because I would have gone there with Draco and it would have sucked.
Mirror that I like, Zoo mirror.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I genuinely like Zoo mirror. Like
I'm pretty sure
full
we talked
meta
about it
Zoo
before.
mirror. Yeah,
Never played one.
it's really
Never
fun.
played Zoo.
It's like really fun.
Invoked was good enough in that format that I could still have fun without having to spend a whole lot.
Oh yeah, because that was a good time at locals. That was like because that was Nara as well.
Yeah,
and yeah, you just going versus some cool cats playing. We're all playing Zoo.
Yeah.
Everyone's having fun.
Playing some cool cats and kittens.
Playing Zoo almost killed me. Remember, I've got my immune disorder like right at the end of that format.
Oh, I didn't realize you acquired the disorder. I thought you had always had
I
it.
developed that disorder like during that format.
Oh,
Okay, I was not aware of this.
Yeah, no.
that's worth.
Ben leveled up. Ben would like to learn autoimmune deficiency.
Yeah.
That's how cancerous it was when I played the fucking True Draco mirror. I was like, fuck, I gotta play Zoo.
Jesus Christ. Favorite mirror. I feel like, and again, probably doesn't come up all that often, although if you're versing online, it probably does. Branded mirrors are actually really fun. I like branded mirrors.
They get messy. Like it's a whole different style. Like, it's just, the game plan you have for the rest of the format just goes out the window. You have to have 2 sets of...
Once you set up double masquerade, it's like, did your opponent have the ability to super poly these?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of it is that counterplay. It's not a case of like, I have to interrupt my opponent so that they can't set this up. It's a case of swing back, and whoever swings harder is the one that generally wins.
I did find playing that mirror that whoever went second had an advantage. I don't know why.
Being able to go for Chimera and just blow up the board.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
And also, in Master Duel specifically, if you had the fucking call buy for their branded in red,
Oh, yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what came up against Kurt today too.
Mm-hmm.
Is I let him set up the board, and then just before end phase, before his Albion would trigger, I banished it, and he's like, oh.
That
But
held
then
me.
he triple tactics and drew into it anyway.
The tactics
See?
he pulled?
Tactics, yes.
Yeah.
Tactics good.
Tactics is good, but it just...
Needs to be in every deck.
Next question,
Wait, are
Jake.
you playing in tier?
Absolutely,
You kind of run out of space when you're playing Ishizu, though.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I side deck it, but I don't main deck it.
I'll say that.
main. Next question. Would you rather have 6 months formats again, or do you prefer the 4-ish month formats at the moment?
I prefer 3 months. I prefer just fucking trim it back, give us a ban list every 3 months. I'll take it.
I'd be very happy about that as well.
Yeah.
If they moved back to something more regimented.
Yeah. 6 months is too long. Like, a no end date 4 month is also annoying as fuck. Because
Yeah.
when you get into that, like, end of the 3rd month, you're like, I can't buy any cards. What am I going to do? I'm stuck just playing the deck. Do I sell my shit? What do I do? I'd rather them just be like, every 3 months is a ban list.
Yeah. And also, like, and just, treat it like seasons of, hey, this is the season you're going to look back on, and this is the format. Because we already do that with, like, every other YCS.
They should also, like, you know how they do the playmats, the regional playmats. They change them every season. They should just change it and ban list. Change it and ban list. Instead of, like, whenever a new product releases, just change it, ban list.
Imagine the conspiracy theories that come out. Like, they announce what the new mat is for the new season, and it doesn't include, like, it's not a certain archetype. They're like, shit!
Oh no, it's getting banned.
Sell!
It's getting banned.
Yeah, they need to move back to something more consistent. Like, it's a tiny bit better that, like, it's around the 3-ish months, but there's also no guarantee that it's that time frame. So, like, we assume that it's going to be in January, like, around at the time of our YCS based on what's happened in the last couple.
Yeah.
There's literally no guarantee of that. It could be tomorrow. It could be next fucking May. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying as fuck.
So you have to guess when you think that they've had enough of a particular format as to when they're actually going to implement something.
Yeah. Which sucks.
It's AIDS, not
It is.
fun. Next question comes to us from Mira. Oh no, it doesn't, because that's asking about formatting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I think is it Crobat 5 or Rygar that does the formatting? I think it's Crobat. Yeah, thank you Crobat 5 for telling everybody how to do the formatting. Not everyone's got it quite yet, but we're getting there.
I didn't get it.
So next one is from Mitochondria.
New commenter. Welcome.
Yes, it is. I believe it is a new person. What do you guys think of Master Duel releasing a new archetype along with future key support cards for the archetype at the same time, despite the support card coming out on paper way later than the actual archetype? So it's
I
like
haven't
where
noticed this happening at all.
Well, it didn't happen with Flundery, so that's probably why I didn't notice.
Yeah.
You didn't get the Flundery support card for like 2 sets after.
Facts.
It's
then they-
fine. Like, Master Duel's an independent format enough that they could do that and it really won't matter.
I just want my fucking advent earlier. 'Cause instead I get my Flunderies, and then they're like, wait 6 months, we'll give you advent. They give me advent, and then like, and we started banning the deck because it's too good.
You got Advent in September?
Like, in real life?
No, in Master Duel. Right?
I don't know.
So it's 2 months of that deck. And then
Yeah, because they released advent and immediately put map to 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was fun for you.
Ah, it was fine. That was main deck.
But yeah, like, I haven't noticed them doing a lot of that, to be honest. Like, Despia came out of its own. Then Chimera came out separate to Despia ages later.
Yeah.
Which made Despia unplayable until then. Then the branded stuff came out after that. And even then, we still don't have all of the newer stuff of Despia, like Banishment and all that kind of shit. So, like, it's
We
fine.
also still don't have Therians.
Yeah,
We also
actually-
still
Yeah,
don't
we don't have
have
Therions. Yep.
I
Because
just
Therions
kinda
were in the
don't wanna
first
play
pack,
that game
right?
now until Spiral comes out. So not
Spiral?
Sprite, sorry.
I was gonna say.
Therions were in the same paper pack as Starfrost and
Yeah.
Scareclaws, yeah?
Yes, so logically they should be the next ones, but for whatever reason they really want to push the pendulums. Maybe for the anti-spell festival specifically.
Yeah. Because I thought you should have bundled those together because they're all that.
Yeah. And
Right.
again, they're at liberty to do whatever they like with the packs because it's separated enough from the normal format that they don't need to follow any sort of linear guideline.
Conspiracy theory time. So they seem to be delaying one archetype out of every pack.
The whole
Which is
lot.
generally the better archetype.
Yes. So
Uh-oh.
next set we're gonna get Therians and then 2 sets out of the pack that had Labyrinth and Mr. Rune and shit. They're odds on going to delay Mr. Rune. So, or Runic or whatever. In the next set, after that, we're gonna get fucking Mr. Rune, Terelement, and they're gonna delay Sprite. Just a fuck Sprite once again. Just
And when you
once
get
again, they'll be
totally
like,
bet.
fuck yeah.
I am
We
quickly...
pre-banned Totally Awesome just to make sure that everyone was prepared for the format.
I am quickly
Fuck that, man.
doing a thing to back up a claim I'm about to make. I think we can move on to the next question. Can I do it so quickly? Oh no. When did the Ishizu stuff come out in the OCG?
Oh, it came out like 9 months ago. They got it like at the start of the year.
Do we get it before tier?
Well, there's a chance. There's a chance we do get Ishizu before Two Elements in Master Duel.
Oh no.
Yeah.
If they stuff around the main packs and go, oh, we'll send tier further down with maybe some cash tier stuff or whatever.
There is a chance that happens.
The reason I don't like the idea of that is because it'll get put in some cringe deck.
No, but that'll be good because it's a really good graveyard support like thing. We could like
What?
screw around with it. That'll be heaps cool.
What happened to Sky Striker in Master Duel? What got hit? I think.
Seb, what happened? Why don't you play Sky Striker and Master Duel?
What happened to it? Nothing got hit?
Hulk's banned.
Yeah, I'm
It sort
more
of hurt
thinking
their
like,
OTK.
what
thing.
happens
And
now
people
when they
still
get
play
a
it.
linkage? Because they could just sneakily
Christ.
get linkage in next set, and that deck is better there than it is anywhere else.
Well, yeah, they got 2 fucking engages.
Yeah, and they'll get linkage too.
Ooh. Ooh.
They have one Kagari? One Kagari set?
One Kagari.
Oh,
we
yeah,
can talk
fuck
about the new Sky Striker. Yeah, it'll be next week when we see the rest of them.
Yeah, like we don't actually know enough about the rest of them yet, and the one that they've announced is shit. So it
I don't think it's that bad.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
has to be destroyed.
not shit.
It is shit.
It's you run over it, and then you get your engage back.
Anyway,
That is fucking awful.
next
That
question.
is so bad. Next question comes to us from Rye Guy. What do you think of Master Duel now compared to when it was released back in January?
They got released back in January?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming up to a year of Master Duel.
Fuck. I guess it's better now, but I don't know why.
I quite like it. I don't think it's quite at the point where people were hoping that it would be. Like, a lot of the complaints seem to be that it doesn't mirror our current format enough.
I'm now happy that it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm happy as an element, but it would almost be if I'm jumping into Yu-Gi-Oh, I would almost go, oh, it's either I'm playing Master Duel this season or format or paper this format because yeah, it's just spending brain power on branded is like oh, then I go
Brain power and branded. That's funny.
small brain, big head, small brain.
He's like an emu.
Yeah, Castlevania maybe.
Yeah, true. If you got nasty, no, I'm not gonna go. Anyway,
He was gonna
yeah.
say it.
Yeah, like I was saying, the biggest complaint is that it doesn't mirror the format enough. I think,
I don't think that's a complaint anymore, though.
well, it is because people aren't playing it.
Eh, fuck them.
Oh, people are. Well, there's enough people playing it that it's going okay. Yeah.
I imagine so.
There's probably more players for Master Duel than there are actual players.
In current format, yeah.
How much money do you reckon they actually make off this? Have they done an earnings call to talk about how much they earn?
You'd be able to find it out on Twitch because I think there's a thing on Twitch that says which are the highest grossing games.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, but it doesn't give a number.
Well,
But you can work it out to some extent. Like, some
Okay.
games will publish that they made X amount of money,
Yeah.
or that you'll be able to find it more commonly, and then you sort of work it out
Yeah, but it's all in the
Okay.
it's all in the gambling profits.
Yes.
Profit of $5 million, nearly $600 million.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money for not even a year's worth of the game being released.
I have not spent $1 and I have been at the top of ranked multiple times.
Must be nice. Actually, it's been ages since I've spent money on there either.
Yeah, I haven't spent money in a
I
while.
have no need to spend money in that game at all.
Yeah, but I want it.
Ever. Don't support Konami.
Yeah, we begged them for ages to get this platform, and now that we have it, you're like, don't give them a cent.
My,
don't need
Don't
to give
reward
them,
them for their efforts.
They're
My
gonna
dollars
fuck
go
you
to
in the end anyway.
my money goes to so many other nefarious places. What's another $50?
Average.
I don't think I spent more than 100 in it.
I've spent. I tried to. Day one, I was like, I'm gonna drop like $20, get started, and then played like one single player thing. I was like, oh, I have the money to build the deck that I want to build. Oh, I literally don't want to build anything else. Where you go?
Because I just want to accrue as much, but yeah, I am running short on ultra rares.
Remember when it came out and fucking all the YouTubers were like, warning, your gems expire. If you don't spend them, they're gonna go away. So I spent all my gems, and then like at the moment I'm just sitting like 5k gems, and it hasn't expired at all.
I think you misunderstood what they said.
What'd they say?
It was that the special event ones that you get for starting on Master Duel expire. So not the ones that you already have, but like the reward ones. The reward ones expire.
What?
So for like a login bonus kind of thing,
Yeah.
like when you first started, they gave you X amount of gems to start, right?
Yeah.
Those expire.
Oh, so those would go away.
Yeah. So if you
Okay.
don't claim those, they expire. But your day-to-day gems that you've already claimed, they stay.
Anyway, next question.
Next question comes to us from Jesse. Everyone says Yu-Gi-Oh players will cut off their left hand to draw 2, but would you discard Imperm to draw 2 in relation to the Traptrix Allure, I think it's called, the new draw spell?
Well, no,
Depends.
because you're giving up 2 cards. It's not drawing 2. The whole good thing about a draw 2 is you're plussing 1.
Yeah, you're discarding.
You're discarding 1. Like
Yeah,
if you just
you played the card to do it.
I wouldn't discard Imperm, but
And-
maybe like some other grave trap card that pluses.
sanguine.
The Crystal Beast one.
Hey.
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be bonkers.
That's over
Yeah,
there.
I want that for like the Allure
That's the-
line for Mercurial, but for traps.
Eh.
I want to do that and +3, basically. That's what I want.
No.
That's what
Please.
I want.
Next question, Jake.
Next question
No.
comes to us from Crobat5, nicely formatted so that I can read it. Although I will say, I think the last... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't Crobat5 that did it last time. It must have been someone else.
I still can't
Oh,
figure it out.
6i6. Sorry.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry, I miscredited. Crobat, it wasn't you. Sorry. It
Fuck
was...
you.
Why wasn't it you?
It was 6i6 who did it originally, so thank you for letting everyone know how to format their questions. I remember it not being Crobat5 now because I've read this question and I accidentally missed it last week, so sorry about that. So his question is, what do you think of the... What?
I said, fuck, we have a lot of questions today then.
We do. So what do you think of these hero cards I made? If Konami was to print them, would they make hero decks playable?
Fuck your hero cards.
From what I've read of them, no, but I'll read them for the benefit of my fellow podcast members.
Fuck them.
So Hero Evasion Tactics is a counter trap. When your opponent activates an effect that would target one of your hero fusion monsters, negate the activation and have your opponent skip their next battle phase.
Is this card searchable?
No.
What?
Fuck your hero cards.
It's lowercase. It's not searchable. Sorry. Skipping the battle phase, I kind of like the idea of because it doesn't. It's not a huge neg, but it's at the same time it's something. If the battle phase is so useless, we can just skip it.
What if
Wait.
the card said
Wait,
this
wait,
card
wait.
is always treated as a hero monster card?
And it's a counter trap.
Yeah.
Our hero lives this counter trap out.
Yes. Exactly.
Guiding Ariadne, does that just like search you any counter trap?
No, that's Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, must be pop though, doesn't it?
Yeah, so if you go DPE, pop Guarding Ariadne,
Mhm.
it's then searchable. It's not good, I'm just saying, it can be done. We also have Hero Replacement, quick play spell. When a hero monster you control is destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effect, search your deck or extra deck for a hero monster with the same level but a different name, and special summon it, but its effects are negated until the end of this turn.
So it gets its effects on the next turn?
So the problem
I
is...
like that idea of it turning back on.
That deck needs...
Yeah, so
unfair.
the problem is that you'd be very good at designing heroes for Konami currently because you're designing them at the same level that they are now. They need a negate. They need something that lets them set up their fucking board.
They need a miracle fusion target that negates.
I said they're better than Konami because, like, those are kind of creative and not the worst, but you're right. They are not broken.
They need a miracle
They are
target
thematic, but they are not good. I'm sorry.
Oh, they're fine. They're not bad.
Yeah,
we have this. Well,
Better
the question is, if Konami was to print them, would hero decks be playable at a tournament?
No.
No, they wouldn't be playable.
They still need a miracle fusion target that negates. That's simply
basically
it.
They just need elemental hero Makaba. That's what they need. Because like they have hand resources for days.
Imagine if
they
Sunrise
just
negated.
draw and search. That's what that should have been.
Yeah,
rather than a battle phase destruction. Like if you're printing DPE. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, to answer the question, it needs a negate. We have no more questions. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, that's it.
Is it 696?
Oh. Sorry, there is one more question from him. Hey guys, do you like cross duel, please? Oh, P.S. Love the podcast. Oh, how cute. But yeah, as a quick thing before we end, we all did download cross duel while we were watching stream, from what I can recall.
Yeah, I hated it.
And I think a whole bunch of people did as well, like, because it was running like jank for the first half an hour.
I can't figure it out. I can figure it out, but I can't figure it out.
I could figure it out if I could be bothered spending the time on it.
Yeah.
And the graphics of it are just really gross.
Yes.
I hate looking at it. The colours of it are awful.
You can't see the colours, that's probably why.
Neither of them are red or green, Ben. I can see them just fine.
There's a shade of red.
Jake, have you played the story mode in it?
There's a story mode in it?
Yeah.
Jake's in.
No, he's not.
I don't mind it. It's kind of fun. I wouldn't mind playing like with like mates. I think that would be fun. Like as a board game style. Like if this was like a board game, I think that'd be kind of cute. Like I like the concept.
My biggest problem with it is I feel like they were trying to cater it too much to competitive players, and I just don't think that that's the player base for it.
No.
Because like with all of the like different strategies that you can play and like being able to boost certain monsters and all that kind of stuff, I feel it's just too complicated. So the barrier to entry is like is knowledge, and people just don't want to spend that time learning.
But also excelling as well can be hard because you can just get like absolutely ruined by your two sides.
Oh, don't get me started.
The other person, then like the winner's just taken out of your hands. Like I've just come second place and like I've done like really well, but it's just no one was touching the other guy, so he has more life than me. And I'm like, oh, okay. And also all the monster effects. And I like the skill trees. That's kind of cool. But at the same time, having Blue Eyes just not be... Blue Eyes is probably a bad example. Having like other effect monsters and spell cards that don't do anything what they're meant to be doing, it's kind of weird. I just pull like Revolution, whatever, and it's just nothing to do with it. And it's like, oh, that's kind of weird.
But yeah, I find that's the same. Like you can build your deck to the best of your ability, and you just get fucked over because someone's like, I'm gonna fuck over you. Like I brought out my Red Dragon Archfiend, and some person just fucking Dark Holder the second was on the board, and I wasn't even winning at that point. I was like, bruh, like fucking relax.
I hadn't computed that the cards were like completely different. I just thought the monsters were. I thought the spells were kind of similar, and so I'd use Rust recklessly pretty early to get like the 800 boost. Nope. I'm like, this thing's broken. Why aren't I getting my attack points? No, that's not how it works.
Go faster.
Gotta go fast.
And this is the same pitfall that they fall in with every other game, that they just change the rules of cards and effects for shits and giggles. People like the game because they like the game for the most part. Like, why go fucking around with things that you really don't need to change?
They need to do a re-release of Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Yeah.
It'd be so easy for them too.
Yep.
Like literally, you could just do a reskin effectively of the old game that existed.
Yeah.
With like maybe a slight update for new archetypes and stuff like that to draw in new people. That would be all you need to do.
They should have done that instead of whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah. Did any of you guys play Yu-Gi-Oh! Bam? The Facebook game?
I think so.
Facebook game.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's just another one of that where it's just you have all the same, like all the artworks and then just
Oh, maybe
completely different effects.
Maybe I did play that. I think did that one work similar to Crostal, where like you're punching each other, but like it's like a minus from them kind of thing.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it was
I think
only
I did play
1v1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did play that.
Which is this feels like where that's come from, and that sucked and tanked. So
Yeah,
good
that was
luck with
awful.
that.
This game has to be copied off something that's popular in Japan.
Yeah.
There has to be some game that's super popular in Japan on mobile that this has been completely ripped off of. It's my only thought of how they could possibly have gotten to this point.
It's been nice looking at the new monsters from Rush Duel without touching the Switch game. Because,
Yeah.
my god, I'm not playing
That's
any
true.
of those Rush Duel games on Switch.
Did you particularly enjoy the butthole cat?
Butthole Cat.
I said didn't react. No, I like the Twin Strike Dragon guy. The other dragon's kind of
Yeah.
cool. The magician's yeah.
Crossroad Magician, I've always thought looks fucking terrible.
Also, there's 2100 attack. Fucking get good, son.
Yeah, why wouldn't they have followed the same thing that they've followed for every main dude's main monster, in that it has 2500 attack?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
200 extra for all the shit.
What'd you just fucking say to me?
It goes 200 extra.
I always forget Deco Talker wasn't his main. Does even I don't remember. his
Diego
name.
Toka was his main, because it wasn't Firewall Dragon, because they fucking banned it.
Yeah.
Remember the episode
Transfer.
where he uses Firewall Dragon to make Diego Toka?
I suppose that was the first one where they used 2300, because like even access code has 2300 until it uses the effect.
Because before that was a Junk Synchron's other one. The big
Actually,
one.
transcode talker has 2300 as well.
Yes.
Yeah, all his main good ones had 2300, except for Firewall. But Firewall was bad, and that's why it got banned.
What's the Ignister attack points?
Also 23.
We're onto something. Why is it 23? Is there something in all their R&D that just says that that's a number?
Someone watched the Jim Carrey movie and were like,
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that is 23, isn't it?
23.
Well, I always think it's 21.
I always think it's 27. Is it 23? Is it 23?
I think it's 23.
23.
Yeah.
23.
I haven't watched that movie.
23. It's not as bad as I always thought it was.
Really?
I don't like the idea of watching Jim Carrey in something that's not funny.
23, Jake. 23.
Well, you
23.
mean... Well, I'm not going to say that.
Jake's just gonna sit here and quote Ace Ventura all day long.
I haven't watched that movie in so goddamn long, I can't even remember.
I liked the second one, I think, which... but I think it kind of sucked. But the second one was alright. Ace Ventura... Tell you what is good. Bruce Almighty.
Let us know down below in the
favorite
comment
Jim
section on the
Carrey movie.
Discord what your favorite Jim Carrey movie is.
If any of you say Sonic, I will ban you.
Oh, no! He is really good in that.
No. That, in fairness, he is
He
very
carries that.
There's a fire at the Toast Factory.
Oh, no.
Oh god, we have to go. Thank you very much for watching. And goodbye.
Goodbye.